I'm Robert Williams from MetalRules.com, and joining me here in Anaheim, California for the 2009 Winter NAMM show is legendary bassist Rudy Sarzo, who formerly played bass for Ozzy Osbourne and Quiet Riot, among others, and current Dio and Blue Oyster Cult bassist. How you doing today, Rudy?
I'm doing terrific. How about yourself?
Doing great, thanks.
Howdy.
So you got your own Rudy Sarzo bass here at the PV booth?
Different flavors. We got licorice, we got blueberry, and we got cherry.
Awesome.
This is my 25th anniversary signature model PV bass. I've been playing PV equipment for 25 years in a row. Either a bass or an amplifier or both in every single tour I've ever done in the last 25 years.
You recently paid tribute to the metal music of the 80s along an all-star cast in the group Monster Circus in a one-off concert in Las Vegas. How did that show go? And
it went fantastic. It was so much fun to do it. As a matter of fact, we just got picked up by the Las Vegas Hilton, and we do our first show March 19th in the same room, the big Las Vegas showroom. So we're looking forward to taking the production to the next level.
Who all is joining you in Monster Circus?
Well, the core band, it's Tony Montana from Great White, who was the bass player in Great White, but he's actually a great guitar player and singer. Bruce Kulick from Kiss, Fred Coury from Cinderella, Bobby Rock did the showcase with us. He's going to be, coming in and out, performing with us, and John Corabi from Rat and Motley Crue fame.
That's great. Are you guys planning on playing any originals ever? Or?
In that band? Well, they're originals from the bands that we used to be in.
Yeah. But writing as a band?
Not at the moment, but we discussed that as a possibility.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And how have you enjoyed playing out with Blue Oyster Cult?
It's terrific. I mean, I've been a fan of the band since the 70s, and it's really very enjoyable to go back and do 70s type music, because that's the music that I grew up with, playing that style. And there's a lot of musicality in the songs, and it's just a thrill to be able to go up on stage with some of the greatest musicians from the 70s, such as Eric Bloom and Buck Dharma. And we have a blast. Great people to be with, and it's just good. So we're a very good experience.
So you're doing that while Ronnie James Dio is out playing with Heaven and Hell.
Yes.
Have you talked about a specific timeline as to when Dio will be back in action?
No, but you never know. You just get a phone call, basically. It's like Mission Impossible. You get a phone call and then you have to be ready. we did some touring this past summer with Dio in Europe, in England.
Okay. Your long-awaited book about Randy Rhoads, Off the Rail, finally is out.
Well, it was available for about a year on their book search, which is the division of Amazon.com, as a print per order. But as of September, it was released with a proper release, the layout of the book and the whole thing. It's basically the same text, but with a different photo layout. There's more photos included, and now it's available in stores, bookstores, everywhere.
And I've been keeping up with a lot of the press you've been doing for the book, and you really put over how back then, things were so much more innocent. You didn't have people writing songs about killing each other. It was more like...
Well, you did in a different way. It wasn't like rap music. It wasn't as aggressive. Yeah.
And you said that if you had a microwave oven on your tour bus back then, you were living pretty large.
Yeah, like this would be like something from the future. Back 25 years ago, you couldn't even imagine this as a gadget, or that camera. The camera would be like this big.
How's the response for Off the Rails been so far?
Oh, fantastic! Really positive. It just the biggest reward is having somebody who read the book and got to know Randy a little bit better, and somebody says, "Hey, thank you for writing that."
Now you finished that back in 2005, right?
2005. Good research. Yeah, it was supposed to come out in 2005, and some things came down,
I wanted to ask you, in the last chapter of the book, you put forward your own opinion about the pilot of the plane.
Well, yeah, actually chapter 19, right after the accident happened. Yeah, I truly believe that it was a murder-suicide.
What made you come to that conclusion?
Just, I mean, once you read the book, there's a lot of elements that led to that moment that I talk about in the book. And basically the fact that his ex-wife, he was trying to renew his relationship with his estranged wife. She was traveling with us for a couple of days. We had just started a tour, and she was standing at the doorway of the bus when the plane hit the bus. And then it tumbled and hit the trees behind the bus and crashed into the house where that was parked, you know, where the bus was parked here, there were trees here, and there's the house. So eventually it crashed into the garage of the house. And it's exploded on impact.
Oh my God.
Yeah. When Sharon and Ozzy got out of the back lounge and Tommy and I jumped out of our bunks, went in the front lounge, the glass from the window to our right was blown out. There was glass everywhere. And the pilot's wife was standing at the doorway of the bus, frozen, like that. As a matter of fact, Sharon had to like shove her over so we couldn't get through.
I read in some interviews that she actually was trying to get a publisher not to put out the book before you went with Too Smart. What do you think her motivation was in that?
Oh no, well I think it was not knowing what the book was about.
Yeah.
Because with the previous publisher, she refused to sign a confidentiality agreement to read the book, which is standard procedure, and she refused to do that, so she couldn't read the book. Now that the book has seen the light of day, you know, there's nothing negative about them or detrimental, you know. There's nothing nasty about the Osbourne. Nothing nastier than they presented themselves in their TV show or anything that she's written about them. You know, I mean, I got nothing but great things to say about them. They took great care of me. They were wonderful to me. And it's very unfortunate that it had to come to this. But I had to I have to write the book for Randy. I wrote it for Randy, not for anybody else.
That must be a huge weight off your shoulders to have his story.
Well, it's closure. It's closure.
Yeah.
I felt that I was able to do something for him, for somebody who I believe saved my life, and somebody who gave me a career by introducing me to Sharon and Ozzy.
And tell me about your 3D animation that you do.
Yeah, you're doing good research. No, I just, you know, there's so many great things you can accomplish now with your laptop, and I got a lot of time because I'm sober. I don't drink, so I'm always working, doing things with my laptop, and one of my passions is 3D animation. So I believe that there will be a day when musicians will be able to create visuals to accompany their audio. Because nowadays, let's face it, there's not a whole lot of budgets to create music videos. And just the way that artists make their own music, they're going to have to make their own videos to go along with it. There's so much content on the internet available. Music, audio content, but there's very little video content. And it's the video that sells the band. That's why MTV was so popular.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you also about Monster Circus. Are you playing any stuff from your Quiet Riot days?
Yeah, we do. As a matter of fact, our encore was Metal Health. Yeah.
Have you been in touch with Frankie at all?
I saw Frankie yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's doing great. Look good. Yeah.
Any chance you and him might jam?
Oh no, you never know. You never know. When the time is right, maybe. You know, sure. I'll never say no. You know, something like that.
I know you're a really busy guy here at the NAMM show, Rudy. Can you tell us what you got coming up next for 2009?
Well, Monster Circus, and in March, some more touring with Louis Occult, and I work on my animation every day, so you know, just keeping it busy. And my new bass.
Any last words for your fans?
Oh, there's never a last word. Come on.
Well, thanks for joining us today, Rudy. It's been an honor.
Thank you. You were great.